Good morning or evening. I am your host, Solace Capricornus Andromeda, or just so for convenience sake. It's me, I'm back. It's almost like I never left. Welcome in, how are your night today's been going? It is a pleasure to see you. Speaking of you, Jesus Christ. Like 6 hours went by? Worst content I've ever posted. Became the best thing I ever posted. Thank you all so much for watching me draw really fast. Holy fuck. Anyway, welcome into Spare Disease, Blister. You got addicted to the Marvel Rivals. Nice, check this out. Anyway, we ran into a few, well, I ran into a few predicaments. Don't know if I'll talk about it. I'm supposed to be watching Stranger Things. My friends really forgot to actually plan it. I don't think you're missing much anyway. Dog, this Dog Street. I've only ever seen the first season, but boy, has the internet, I should say, really take the piss out of Stranger Things. Certainly had to do some PR recovery. After what? Why the hell would he do that? Quick, soldier, throw it back. He's like, he did the fucking dare thing. He did like the dare dance. I would say I'm a fan, but not a major one. I've heard there's some. Clearly it took off, so clearly there's something to like about it. So welcome in, Vincent. Welcome in, Vincent Yamakan. How was your night today been going? It is a pleasure to see you. I am your host, Solace Capricornus Andromeda. So short, am I right? Yeah, Jesus fucking. What the fuck? It was my lowest rated short, and then within about 10 minutes, 6 hours after posting it, became my highest rated short. Oh, it got good. I don't know what. Anyway, let's by the way, I got a cool thumbnail idea. Do you want to see it? I'm using this. We'll use this. We'll use this one. I like this one. Alright, let me make sure everything works. For a game? I don't fucking know. We'll use it though. Very good. Sometimes the pen freaks out and just defaults to the mouse when I'm doing other stuff. I feel terrible. Oh shit, yeah, that's right, I forgot. Dark Souls is 50% off, so I'm like, I absolutely will be playing Dark Souls again. I fucking love Dark Souls. It's $20 right now. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I never 100%ed it because I keep forgetting Calameet's in the game. I keep forgetting Calameet is a boss, so I keep skipping him. Maybe this time we can 100% him. Because I have chat to so kindly remind me that Calameet exists. I never beat him. Never beat him. Never even tried fighting him. Always forget about him. Always forget there's Calameet. Anyway, let's see. So I was working on... I recently rewatched Halo Legends. That was a trip. Some of it is good, some of it is definitely not great. Some of it is hilariously familiar. The best one, the best short, unfortunately, has what's his face? The guy who voices Todoroki in My Hero, and it's animated by the My Hero studio. What, about 6 years before My Hero started? It is probably the best one. It's called, hold on, I was drawing stuff from it while watching it. That's how we got this half done. From this short. God, prototype was so fucking clean. Prototype is so clean. God, this flavor of rain sucks. Why did I buy this? It's bad. Not as bad as the orange one. Orange rain is actually miserable. Why are you drinking rain? What flavor is it? Rainbow sherbet. Usually you can't go wrong with a sour energy drink. But boy, is this going to take me a while to finish. Oh. You, what the fuck? Yeah, I know. I forgot it wasn't the good one. It looks so similar to the other one. Well, I shouldn't say that. This one's got like rainbows in the other direction. Well, the other one, the good one is just unabashedly the trans flag. Let me make sure that's correct before I keep on talking. Let's see. Sour gummy worm. Okay. Oh, there's white. Okay, yeah, no, we're good. Why did you buy that one? I did, but I usually don't get the same one twice. I drank that one already. I usually don't like to do the same one 2 in a row. Was it good? Yeah, it's good. It's sour. Sour energy drinks are an enigma because they're all good. You can't fuck it up. Unless you're bucked up, which then you can fuck up sour. Really sour things don't affect me. I haven't had a sour, like an explicitly sour thing in a while. Like a thing that's like sour, but not just like trying to give you the taste of sour. Not trying to emulate something that is sour. Like a sour rain, where it's not actually sour. They could do a ghost where every flavor is sour. Like a joke. Every flavor, it has to have sour in it. Oh shit, do you know what was a really good short from Halo? I forgot about this, because it's the weirdest art style I've ever seen and will ever see. Every time I watch the... So Halo Legends, what it is, it's a short movie split up into 15-minute blocks done by different studios. Different anime studios. Just a ball of very sour powder. Oh god. Yeah, it's like drinking one of those like drink powder things where it's just so fucking like saturated. Ugh. Hold on. Yeah, there's a couple that really stand out. Halo Legends is free to watch too. Like, I'm not just saying this to brag about how I watched 2010 Halo anime. Halo Legends is absolutely free to watch. But a great one is there was a like basically a backstory of how the Arbiter position was established for Halo 2. Because Halo 2, the Arbiter is... They established the Arbiter was a high-ranking power. Maybe they established it in 3, but in 2, it's like a dishonored symbol. So they have a short basically establishing... It's basically just a bunch of shorts establishing lore points. Or like just doing whatever in the history of Halo. There's only one that's a sequel, technically. Only one of them is technically a sequel. And even then, it's mostly a flashback to things before that. Is it official? Yeah. My favorite one, the prototype, is my favorite one is either the prototype or the duel. Because the duel looks like this. The whole thing looks like an oil painting. The entire short. It is at some points hard to watch, but other than that, it is very cool. At least not even from like, it doesn't matter if it looks good or bad, or it doesn't matter if it looks nice pixel you got there. It's from 2010. It's or 2009 even, I think. It doesn't even have HD. It doesn't even have HD. It's got like 960. Oh god. It's good though. That one, no. This one, there's the duel, the prototype, and God, what the fuck? Homecoming. Homecoming is also very good. It's animated like shit, but the story is definitely tells you how the Spartans are not a good thing. Definitely tells you how Spartans are not a good thing. That's my first Marvel movie, Homecoming. It's me, it's my Spider-Man. Oh, it's me, Tom Hardy, it's Spider-Man. And he does a great job. He calls Bob Iger drunk and crying. And they go, can I be in the movie? And he goes, yeah, you can be in the movie. Because he's a little British boy. He's both more and less British than Andrew Garfield. And then Andy G. Which I think is hilarious. They tried to retcon how bad his accent was in his own movies. They tried to say, like, he sounded normal. Because he's clearly a better actor than he was. But, like, if you go back and watch those movies, it's indecipherable sometimes what he's saying. The Homecoming short was also good. Because the Spartan program, the Spartans of Halo are not a nice thing. Like, it's not a fun time. Especially Spartan 2. Spartan 2s. But 3s are also bad. See, I liked all the shorts that didn't have Master Chief in it because they abashedly just refused to cast 2 voice actors. The Cortana actress and the Master Chief actor, they just refused to cast. Which, to be fair, I think the time that those shorts came out, they were trying to recast Master Chief and Cortana. Which the recast voices are in the anime. For like the comedy, for like there's like I imagine it was the Dragon Ball studio, because it really looked like but for the comedy one, they just had the recast guys, which I forgot who was Cortana, but I do know Steve Bloom was going to be Master Chief in early drafts of Halo 4. And they decided that that is really dumb. And just casted Master Chief. Or just casted Downs as Master Chief again. Because they had a Master Chief, like, focused one where they just did stuff from the books. And it is the worst sounding acting I've ever fucking heard. It looks like Red versus Blue. It sounds like Red versus Blue. But like an anime studio made it. And you're like, how did it end up looking and sounding like Red versus Blue? Who let this happen? Master Chief, mind telling me what you're doing in that. You know, it would help if I turned on sound, wouldn't it? Oh, that's bad. I didn't realize what music was playing, but it's playing like fucking blood tones from Halo. And it's like, I wonder what song's playing right now. Gravemind is playing. So getting abducted by aliens is what it sounds like. That's as much as I appreciate the old Halo score for chilling and relaxing to for 3 hours, according to the title. Let's just cut that, director. Speaking of, I will get chat to watch Halo. We will get a good Halo stream one of these days. I swear it. I'm already dreading doing pseudo regalia again, so I might just force you to watch Halo 3. Or Halo Wars. I might just force you to watch Halo Wars. Halo Wars is good. I didn't like the second one, but the first one was good. The second one was fine. It was better with the DLC characters, because the DLC characters are the fun ones. Like, it's a watch still Halo streams. Please watch my Halo streams. You will watch my Halo streams. We need to see Keith David's best acting role. So that we can learn, that we can learn as him, not as I'm just saying so we can learn as him, not as Charlie. Not as Hasbin Hotel. Look it up, actress. I don't know anyone. He was the cat with the wings from Hasbin Hotel. He's also the Arbiter in Halo. He's a gargoyle in, like, I think it's a show called Gargoyles. He's a gargoyle. He replaced Lance Reddick after Lance Reddick passed in Destiny. Which every time I think Halo's having a rough time, I just look over and then at Destiny, and then I'm happy again. Because boy, Destiny has gotten worse. They now have a $50 Star Wars season pass. As their big DLC for the next year. He's Tenma in Pluto. I don't know what that is. Keith. Oh, he was in The Thing? He was Childs in The Thing? Oh, he's also Spawn. That probably helps. He didn't Spawn. He was Spawn. He was in 2000. He was in 2009's The Princess and the Frog. He was in They Live. I can never remember the name of that movie. Every time I see it, I never know what the name is. Every time I'm trying to think of it, I never know what the name is. He was in Smiley. I have a fucking Discord notification again. It's pissing me off. Enough. Enough. Where is it? Yo, you was in that one? No. Really? No. Did he have, apparently one of the kings of voice acting, that guy. Ooh. I fall behind, identify, blow me away. You can see them anyway. The one thing I'd be scared of with doing Dark Souls again, it's definitely been a minute. It's especially been a minute playing Dark Souls 1. Definitely been a minute since I played a Souls game in general. Monster Hunter's similar, but it's not the same. And I feel like, and I'm nervous to go back to Dark Souls after talking up how much I love it, and then just being absolutely shit at it. I would be upset. Turn around, only the strongest will survive. You think so after beating every boss in Hollow Knight hitless at least once. Speaking of, Dark Souls 2 is also $20. But I have that one on. The thing is, I can play Dark Souls 2 at my own volition, and then I don't. Because Dark Souls 2 is a game. It exists. It gets too much hate. But it still deserves a lot of it. Also, do you see there's a fucking... I don't know if it was a confirmed design. But, they did a... I don't know what it is. But there was a fan gamer trailer of, like, Tenna's big Black Friday sale or something. Where it was, like, all Delta Rune things, 10 or however many % off. Buy them now. Buy my merch. But, couldn't help but notice, part of the way through the trailer, there just happens to be, I don't know, a completely they do like a funny bit where it's like oh no, what's this on the TV? Quickly change the channel, and it cuts away. But because it was showing like the weird secret boss, like demon guy. The weird little Game Boy dude. But I couldn't help but notice the second they started doing that. The black baseball bat leaning on a blue flannel with two red cups sitting on top of it. was next to the screen. That was in the set. I couldn't help but notice. The particular set dressing for the quickly change the channel bit. I don't even know where you get a I don't even know where you get a pitch black baseball bat if you're not spray painting one. But also the fucking smoking gun. That's just a Black Friday. That's a Black Friday backdrop. Which, to be fair, all of the secrets in chapters 3 and 4 were gotten through the Spamton Sweepstakes website, which is also a Fangamer thing. We just fucking have our dokes eyes on Fangamer is what needs to happen. And just like, I know you're up to something. Especially after the fucking Undertale's 10th anniversary thing where they had Spamton in it. So that Fangamer really explode. They added in deaths and they added in deaths to the fucking they added in deaths and spammed into Undertale. It's like, why would you do this? This is not your domain. Man, I can't wait to get my $49. What? Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut. Goku dies. That's another thing I saw was on sale was Dragon Ball Z. There's a lot of Steam Black Friday stuff I might take advantage of. Because, you know, Souls games, there's Kakarot's on sale right now, which, to be fair, I never beat fully Kakarot before. I got far and I didn't beat it. Or I didn't beat the DLC. I did the rest of it. We can play the allegory for fucking a dragon. That's free on Steam. We got Vermintide. What'd you say in my stream that? I'm saying there's a whole bunch of Black Friday sale things we could take advantage of for games later on. Now this is the kind of views I'm used to. Got a little too excited there at the... This is what I'm used to. Also, let it be known that the Spartan armors had incandescent flashlights bolted to the helmets. Including the prototype Mark I suit. They don't get LEDs until Halo 6. You know that I collected just a pure vessel poster. There's a whole bunch of Fangamer Hollow Knight stuff on sale right now. I just saw a trailer for you can get a little... God, what the fuck is its name? Is it... It's like Lace something, right? The white one. I don't remember. they put out a trailer where you can get a small the white one plushie. Yeah, it is lace. Okay. I was right. You can get lace and Hornet. And a Hornet Nendroid for $80 cheaper than a regular Nendroid. For some reason. And it's got a magnet. You can get a Hornet Critter Cling. It's so tiny. Would you buy a Hornet Critter Cling? Would you buy the original Starwalker ornament? Welcome in, open eyes. That was your night today been going. It is a pleasure to see you. We're just drawing some chatting. Glad you could join us. Ooh, that's what that means. I just got out of the shower. Nice. I paused my shower to be here. Let's do my hair. So that's what a wind advisory means. Because boy, is it loud. But I don't think you can hear it, so I think I'm fine. That was what I was going to say. Hold on. So going back to the age-old, will Soul ever finish this project document real quick? That's why these were just sketches. So these are just, the eyes were just kind of sketches of like placement. There's no rear art yet. Yes, a lot of it. I've already scraped off my windshield multiple times. I wanted to try something like this. Or I wanted to do this, but apply it actually where the eyes don't have like white, where the white outlines isn't part of it. Like it's just part of the face shape. Not defined. But then that's where the issue comes in, clearly. Like you can't see that. But I'd like to see if I could make it work. Because I really like how this one turned out. It looks really bad on my monitor, but if you could see it the way I see it, it looks pretty good. And you may be wondering, so is that just Reze from the Reze arc of the Chainsaw Man movie? No. Maybe. Ow, the fuck bit me? I'm being chomped for my sins. The bug window. It's not the bug window. As I got snapped in between my drawing table and my desk. My cheap fucking China wood Temu desk. Which I really shouldn't because I have a desk mat on it. Soul lore. This is a good document for sketching and other things. Yeah. I'm never going to find those again, so I'm just going to do this and do that. Because it's that same sort of appeal where I want the eyes to be a little bit. Because the eyes I have right now are not going to hold up. Why is the Soul Lord document for sketching? Because the sketch document was not on the list. And it's easier to find soul stuff on the soul document when it's labeled as soul document. Because again, I feel like the eyes we have now are just too wide. Are just going to be too wide. And like, it's good for when the face is like how it is, but we're adding more face. So we use RULZ Soul as inspiration. Between RULZ Soul and the sketches we already have. One of these is the document I want. One of these will be it. It's not that one. I had to re-get it. I think because it's stuck in the sketching folder. I legit I just said I'm not going to use the sketching. Okay, hold on. I'll find it. It's called... It's sketch without the E, because sketch with the E already existed. There it is. That's what I wanted. Does it look familiar? Though I do think the head is the not final colors. Stares at you dauntingly. Yeah, the head's narrow. We're just gonna go. I'm scared to start rigging. I'm scared to start rigging because I know what's coming. And it's gonna be that I cannot make this look good. Which, I mean, everything's set up to make it look good. Like if I get some red paint. He's still sketching the last tree as a sticker. Does it happen to be not this one? What you mean, does it happen to be this one? Because I got some remarks on this one. I got some choice words for this one. Or emoji, I don't know. It's too lovable that I use. Yeah, I got some choice words about this one. This one sparked an event. So we'll have to rethink it. This one is on Blue Sky though, separately, because it was too good. It was too hype. Some would say. Some would argue. What did it spark? Well, a certain someone commented that we know what Soul's design. Like, I didn't draw any clothes because I don't know. I had to learn how to draw Soul with like actual body detail. Is whatever. But we know Soul's kind of got like he's kind of got like this. It wasn't surely not. We'll get there. As you can see, so this new Soul specifically too, or especially, has this ribcage design, and I was like, this is whatever, doing this super fast. Hey, look at this goofy bastard. Surely not. It's like, are you transitioning? And I'm like, what? To which she responds, look, And I said, huh? Which then sparked a multi-day debacle about how I had to defend myself in a court of law. That I'm most certainly probably not transitioning. Like, we're getting... There's so many people involved. I'm exhausted. They are surely not as relentless. So we might have to redesign this one. Just a little bit. Maybe throw a shirt on him. This is me. No, this is me. The package is gonna look like gills. Yeah, I'm keeping the fur, like... This is me. This is... So what's the energy drink of the day? I just went over how awful it is. God, every rain flavor that is not the gummy worm one is bad. It's every one of them. Because they taste like they're a cream soda. But like they're very much not a cream soda. It just kind of tastes like liquid metal. And the flavor's fucking rainbow sherbet. Are you kidding me? Is that a flavor? Fuck you. Which one of these were we just on? This one. Okay. Like, which one of these things are we just on? What just happened? Why is there a new... Get out of here. Get out of here, Raise A Soul. Don't even Raise A Soul anymore. Remember Shepherd Sun's made up. It is made up. It's red 40 the drink. Listen, stupid. It's like one of those things, like the suspension of disbelief. Like how Bomb Pop shouldn't be considered a flavor. Because Bomb Pop in itself is a 3-flavored popsicle. Where it's like rainbow sherbet. Yeah, a sherbet is a type of dessert, but like what about, why is it rainbow? The American ones, yeah, that's not a flavor. It's Rocket Pops. Yeah, I mean Rocket Pops. Sorry, I meant... Oh, I meant... the American Pop. It's 3 different flavors. It's not one flavor. Welcome in, Dread. That was United They've been going. That's what I always thought. These... You actually call them that. I've always just called them Bomb Pops. Sorry, I don't call them. I don't call. I'm just not going to say what I'm thinking. I was about to go down a very long list. It wouldn't have been a good bit. I'll leave that one on the cutting room floor. Oh, that's what I was saying. So this, and this are all separate. So when we rotate, instead of having to... So with the current horn, that is like this. It's better if I just illustrate it. So what's happening when I do that is it is just squishing this side, pulling this forward, and then pulling this that way. But because I can't do it too much, otherwise it starts like doing this where like it shifts sort of awkwardly and starts like cutting itself off. It loses its shape, kind of. Because it is all one unit. So the new idea is to split it into 3 units. So you have unit A, unit B, and unit C. So instead of having them all shift around as one piece, it now shifts around at 3 pieces. So that this can stay at one angle. This can be at its own angle, so like I do this. And this can still go that way, stretch out, just do whatever. And it won't affect any of the other parts. Because like in VTube Studio, or Cubism I mean, say you did first model, no. I'm very bad at model making. So I'm learning as I go and explaining it so that you don't make the same mistakes I do. Because when it is a one piece, moving this way can eventually start to affect this end. And pulling it that way also. Same with you pull this way, it'll pull the rest of it this way too. Which is why it starts like clipping and being like weird points and jagged edges and all that. Or things start detaching from each other, as you can see with my neck. Sometimes, as I'm flailing around, it's detaching from the head. Because I am an observant. And do not test the full boundaries before exporting it, calling it good. Because I do check, this is the final version of the model. This is the final one I made. See, this model is a lot of failsafes for that very specific kind of issue. Or this one has a lot of those kind of failsafes for that one very specific kind of issue. Yeah, the headless goatman. Like, even the neck. All the tuft bits have to be separate so they could experience physics, like, cleanly. But there's also a second neck underneath it that is just smaller and like a straight line. There's just a second neck under this. That is completely separate from all the other parts. You can't see it all, but you might be able to see. Same with these being separate parts, so they can also like not fold weirdly. It's a lot of just like catching things before they happen, and then hopefully they don't happen. Hopefully I catch enough before. Because usually you can never really see it on the arms and legs. So those don't really move on soul models. The very specific kind of like energy the soul model has is like you're not really going to see the hands all that much. And same with this model doesn't even have hands. I think this one does. I haven't seen him in forever, clearly, because I'm not turning off the torso every 5 seconds. But this one, most certain. The current one does not. Because why include something that's never going to be seen? Why include something that is difficult and will never be seen? There's no point. The 20-foot tall legs. Yeah, and it's separated at the like the weird Here's what's separated at the... Let's get... Separated here, 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 and here. The wind advisory is terrifying. Because this is just swooping, just... Oh, a light snow. No shit. I can hear it. Me when I cough up my... You only get advisories often. I do, I just hate it every time. Not a big weather enjoyer. I don't get wind advisories often. Not wind advisories now time. It's more during like spring and such that it's a lot of it. Maybe not spring, but just like later on. Because there's always the yearly tornado scare. It really feels like. You see a yearly tornado scare. Well, because there's yearly tornadoes and such everywhere. But, you know, it's always... The alarm's always got to go off for something. And it's always like a block away. We need to find a chill. I am so sorry. I've been really jamming out to Delta Room music. It will never go away until this game is done. It will live my head rent free. This game will never come out. Thus, I will never forget it. Listen, mods make the game come out. I'm giving Solace a sun eye. Mods make the game come out. I need to see. Isn't it out? Only the first half. There's eight sections, but only 4 of them are out. Only 1 releases next year. Why did I think it was? Because we played it live. And you can watch that now. The playlist is available. I hand drew most of the thumbnails. I thought it was 7 chapters. Is it 7? I thought it was 8. I don't know. The game tells you in the game it tells you 5, but it's also probably wrong. It's also probably wrong. How many Telegram chapters will it be? It might be 7. Never mind, it is 7. Okay, we have 3 left, and 1 comes out next year. As long as it's been a 7th chapter, fuck you. You're right, but no. How long has it been in development? Technically, since 2012. Or, like, even earlier than that, maybe. It was, like, 2010 to 2012-ish. And then the first chapter released in 2018. First chapter was from 2018. Second chapter was from 2021. Third and fourth were from this year. And 5 is next year. Like Silk Song out of development. Well, at least we're getting a little something. At least we're getting a little snack every time. We're getting a little treat. getting a little treat every time. Well, part of it too is that in the 2012 phase, the guy didn't know how to make a game. So the practice, he made Undertale. And accidentally funded his entire project for all eternity. Funded his next project for all, and everything else for all eternity. Because, dog, they sold that game for $1 the other month, and it still made like $1 million. People just buying that game like candy. Those years are spent trying to use Blender. It's funny because Tenna is one of the first things that was made. Tenna was early. Oh, I can't spell either. Yeah, I want to see how this would work out for the eye. Like, what would we think about this if I went with this as the finals? Hold on, I'm not done yet. Don't say anything yet. I realize it just started. New Souls eye bags. Current Souls eye bags. All the souls do. Yeah, what would we think about something like this? Where it's more like subdued than the big white, like than just having just a white outline. Like just having like the vague shape. Much like basically just doing this. Hold on. Doing this, but all the time. Wait, you want me to not do it? Come on. me when I mod chat. Even intimidating soul deal. Again, this is just trying to mimic because again, I don't know what it is about what might possibly just be, I don't know what it is about this face that we did, but I think it. Like, I think something like this could definitely work for just a more serious kind of look. But then there's nothing really wrong with the white outline either. Especially with how much more glowing white there is, that is, like, just part of it. It sort of becomes like a... We have the option to reduce the amount of just white lines. Probably turned off the rain before using an example screenshot, but you know what I mean. Because the mouth would also be like that. Dim depending on Soul's mood. The thing is, we can totally do that too. We can totally make things dim and brighten based on the shape of the eye. It would make it harder. That's part of the issue too, is it might complicate things, but then again, you can always see the shape of the pupil also. Like where the pupil is. Like right now, like take how the model is looking at you right now. We can use more of like visual elements too. Like Blister says, a mood ring. He's blue for an amazing reason. He's got a toggle that turns him into WhatsApp soul. He's got a WhatsApp toggle. Are we there yet? He's blue because he's hungry. He's dark blue because he wants energy drinks. Give it to me. Give me your soul. Your soul is mine. Yeah, you definitely lose some of the expressiveness, but we can, that's the trade-off. Which, to be fair, it is still easier to see than on the shadow model, because the eyeliner doesn't darken to the same degree as the rest of it, clearly. So you can still, like, see the part of it. Just how much do we want to commit to being a void thing versus just being blue? Or even just like having it still be bright, but like just reducing the amount of like being a capsule for the actual eye. The radio show has more personality. Yeah, I agree. It just I always have like just I'm wishy-washy about the like the capsule eye. Let me just save this because I didn't do that yet. Because the capsule eye also limits expressiveness. Because especially with how sharp the eye, like even with the eyes as round as they are now, it was still a pain to make all the expressions because they still have to be at an angle because it's still an animal face and it's like they still have to allude to having like a thing in the middle. It's like a whole big deal. And we're tripling down on that too. So still having the eyes like Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Travis, evil man. Thank you. Oh yeah, one thing. I'm listening. I came back from watching Zootopia too. Yeah, how do they follow up the assassination arc? I assumed it would be a little hard to do that, but if they're also doing like a anime original, not basing off the manga, I can see how it yeah, is it a manga adaptation? I only watch the anime. I only watch the anime. What? Oh, Brooklyn Eyes. I forgot you had no internet. You don't got internet. One of the most famous modern things is what Blister is saying. It's like one of the most famous fan fictions ever. or infamous, I should say. Welcome in Chili Jam. How's your night today? It's a pleasure to see you. I hope I know. Alright. See ya. Have a wonderful rest of your night or day. It was a pleasure to see you. It's like a fucking Dragon Ball movie. Do I even want to know? It's excruciatingly long and suspiciously well made. Oh, yeah, there's so many good panels we can just put up on the screen that have nothing to do with anything. I'm not going to put the JFK thing on screen, but, yeah, like, it's suspiciously well made for what it is. And we'll just put that in the thumbnail. And, got some parts in color, sometimes it becomes JFK. I don't know, I didn't fucking read it. I think I'm sitting down, it's like, what is on today's itinerary? Oh, joy! Oh joy, the Zootopia abortion comic. I just know the best part is where they shot recreate the fucking JFK footage, but with the fucking bunny. Nidros is the writer on. At least 2. So please send the link to the JFK pic on stream. Dog, they got the whole page. 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 No. Dog. Enough of that. You're... So what was I saying about the... Oh yeah, this is also something I wanted to include. I still don't know how they're doing them. Gonna be doing the mouth yet. On the model, that is. It's clearly easier to draw angles. Because I don't have to adhere to, like, staying on model on every point. Like my fucking Schrodinger's eye that is just somewhere on the face. At any given moment. Schrodinger's eyes. I mean, the Soviet... It's the Soviet Union canon? Okay. How canon is the Cold War? In the Soviet Union's canon, that means World War II had to canonically happen. Stalin was a badger, Putin was a bear. Putin was a bear, what else would he be? Putin's not an animal, he'd just be exactly the same. They pick my favorite. Okay, well, your favorite animal's synonymous with Russia, so take it or leave it. Washington was an eagle in Georgia. I think World War II Axis leader would be an eagle. So going off of Kung Fury, I would imagine he'd also be an eagle. Imagine having easily anthropomorphized favorite animal couldn't be me. Fish. Have you seen the furry fish animator? They do like old style AMVs but just with fish. they do furry AMVs the old fashioned way but just with fish. If it should be like a naked mole, right? He should be that horse that he rode on shirtless. It is me. Dick Cheney is a naked mole rat. That would work. This conversation's taking a turn. Dick Cheney. Is he canon to Zootopia? Is Dick Cheney canon? It's the animals of vampire squid. Nice. Anyway, do you know Dick Cheney's canon to Zootopia now? But what is considered canon? Because if Judy Hopps is JFK, then what in-universe character would be Nixon? It's like the Family Guy bits where they like are different characters, but because they don't want to do different voices, it's just kind of like projected onto their existing cast. Who's Dick Cheney? War criminal. Who would be Nixon? Had to be an in-universe character. Who's the villain of the Nah. I don't remember Zootopia. I mean, there's no recollection of this movie. Smirking in the corner of his lip like that. Ugh. The villain was the sheep. I don't remember the movie, so. Shakira's Nixon. Shakira's Nixon. The only thought that runs through my head when deciding any of this is the fucking Black Ops 2 zombies interpretation of these characters. God, that might be the single best fucking cutscene in video games. The fucking Black Ops 2 zombies opening. This might be WOC. George W. Bush. Does anyone know what I'm referencing when I reference the Black Ops 2 zombies? We should play the cutscene because it speaks for itself. Sorry. Continue. Yo, Ronnie Ray. Never heard of this cutscene. Okay, well, let's play it on the stream. Why don't we? Trust me, it's related to the conversation. Let's pause the music real quick. Should I be worried? A little. By the way, this game is meant for 4-player co-op. And this is the Halo 3 era where a different character has to be each of the players. So they had to come up with 4 characters. For a very, come up with four distinct characters.
Hey, bestie.
Stop it. Fuck off.
Time and the world do not stand still. Change. Time and the world do not stand still. Change is the law of life. And those who look only to the past or the present are certain to miss the future. I said, are certain to miss the future.
Oh no, I missed that.
Prime Minister Castro, this missile crisis was the last straw. We almost blew ourselves up. Now, we invited you here today...
In good faith.
to sort this thing out.
And why is he here? He lost.
As I always say, forgive your enemies, but remember their names. Now, gentlemen, as I like to think, in the long history of the world, that there are only a few generations.
Sounds like someone breaking in.
It's just a storm, Dick. Sit down.
Oh my God!
It appears the Pentagon has been breached.
Zombies. Gentlemen, at times like these, our capacity to retaliate must be and has to be massive to deter all forms of aggression. Gentlemen, lock and load.
Viva la revolución.
Any last words, Mr. President?
Yes, Jack. Any superlative words of inspiration for our humble troops?
Do not pray for easy lives, my friends. Pray to be stronger men.
All right, enough. Yes. So, in the era of Halo 3, it was imperative to have every player be a different character around this time, especially for co-op games. So, player 1 was JFK, player 2 was Fidel Castro, player 3 was Dick Cheney, and player 4 was Nixon. Every time I have to think about fucking Nixon, all I think about is that fucking cutscene where he's like a weird bug the whole time, where he's like he's skulking over the speed of the cutscene. No, it is what it looks like. It made him a fucking bug. God, God, there's just something so goddamn funny about it being these fucking impersonators talking about the Cuban Missile Crisis, then doing the, why is he here? He lost. And the fucking stock zombie sound effect. It's just zombies. It is time like this for the American people. But it's the same game. No, actually, it's Modern Warfare, not Black Ops. Black Ops is the one that doesn't adhere to like being the modern day as much. It's more like about like the more extravagant stuff. But oh my god. The music's gonna be, yeah, Black Ops 7 is the worst. and it's literally a Skibidi Toilet video. Did you know Michael Bay has owned Skibidi Toilet since 2024? Did you know it's been his company posting things on that channel? The original creator has not had access to the channel for like 2 years. Because it's owned by Michael Bay. For the zombies plot lines are fucking insane. My favorite is, one of my favorites too is the sequel, Black Ops 3, is in like a 20s speakeasy, but they all have sci-fi guns. So he's like, oh great heavens, what could possibly be knocking at the door? Whips out this fucking Transformers rifle. I really kind of like this, the fish. Oh, great heavens. What could possibly be at the door at this hour? Whee. But nothing will ever top the fucking JFK thing. It's so funny. It's so fucking crying. It's fucking crying. It's so bad. It feels like that would be an affront to the country. The best thing is watching my dad play. And your dad's like, check out this cool Nixon tech you could do. You see, if JFK stands at the wall over here, and Nixon does a triple jump and a rocket hop, he fucking hits the big eagle and it flips over into an arsenal. There's a fucking crossbow. Oh god, it's so funny. This is why I want to play old Halos, dude. Because, oh, god, there's a magic in old cutscenes. Where just the dialogue, the visuals, like everything combined is just so insane. Like, so frequently. And what I'm saying is, god damn it, we should have played Halo 2. Because that first fucking mission of Halo 2, it's some of the greatest lines in fiction, and it's because Sergeant Johnson is in most of it. Let's see, I thought it was your chest. What? No, it's not the nose. It's the neck. See? It's the collar, like on the shirt. This. And do this. And do that. Yeah. Temmie's soul. I unabashedly have absolutely 100% put a Temmie cover inside of my playlist. From Temmie VTuber time. From Temmie's time as a VTuber. I forgot what song it was a cover of. I could find it. If I hit this, will it play? Okay, good. I was about to say, if I just start playing fucking 256 copyrighted songs. Yona Yona Dance by Temmie did a cover of. Let's see if I can find some of the, hold on. Because, God, as I said, Halo 2's got some fucking classics. Everything Sergeant Johnson is in for 2 and 3 is just, like, he's quintessential to the entire game. Without him, the game would not be what it was. And they knew that because his just random trooper dialogue from the first game was enough to... There's that will always be that heck the Rin Penrose, you know, you have a dance. What if it was sang by Temmie Undertale? This is the what is it? What, my favorite, just never discussed plot point though was, so in Halo 1, Ring blows up. Halo blows up. First one. Chief flies away. Cortana says, "It's nothing. We're the only ones left. It's just dust and echoes." Because you blow up the remnants of the main frigate's engine, and it shreds Halo to bits. The entire planetoid thing. And then, and then Sergeant Johnson's just fine in the next game, hanging out with Master Chief, getting a medal. It's like, you motherfucker were on the ground. How did you escape? They wrote a whole book about how he escaped, that just absurd nonsense about his escaping. It's a whole fucking cavalcade of nonsense. In the first game, if you beat it on the hardest difficulty, you get a bonus cutscene where Master Chief and an elite hug, and he grabs the elite's ass. But if you're playing in the Anniversary Edition, only in the Anniversary graphics, the elite holds Johnson's ass. That might be the other way around, but depending on which version you're looking at, they go, "Hold me," and then are just outside the ship as it blows up. And he fucking lives. He lives and is unscathed. There was a planet's worth of zombies. There was a planet's worth of zombies outside that ship with them. And he lives. They wrote a whole book that just called this, like, Halo, How Johnson Survived. Because we get it. It didn't make sense either. He's just alive in the next game. He's also, like, canonically 78. He's old as fuck. Let's see if I can get some... But he's got some killer lines, like his classic. "You think this tank's not enough? I'll tell you what, back in my day, we only had 2 sticks and a rock, and we'd share the rock between the whole platoon." Or his "For a brick, he flew pretty good." He's like Foghorn Leghorn. If Foghorn Leghorn was a drill sergeant. Doesn't know she a Hellboy with him. Oh no. Well, perfect time to turn off the music again, so we don't have to listen to fucking the Spampton thing. What is that in here? Let's put the Halo thing back up. He looks like he is Justice. He's based off God, what the fuck is his name from Predator? He's based off, you know who I'm talking about though.
Let's reboot
I wonder if this compilation has the I wonder if this one's got the
It blew right through us. 50 cal rockets didn't do it.
Oh Jesus Christ. It goes straight to this one. It doesn't even get the good one. The stupid Prophet of Regret one.
Where's the rest of your platoon?
Wasted, Sarge.
And we will be too, sir, if we don't get the hell out of here.
You hit Marine.
No, sir.
Then listen up. You had your chance to be afraid before you joined my beloved corps. But to guide you back to the true path, I brought this motivational device.
It's so
Our big
stupid.
green style cannot be defeated.
What about that scarab?
We've all run the simulations. They're tough, but they ain't invincible. Stay with the Master G. He'll know what to do.
Yes, sir, Sergeant.
Thanks for the tank. He never gets me anything.
Oh, I know what the ladies like.
Oh, it is different every time.
Roll across the bridge and blow up in this tank. The chief is gonna jump in this tank.
It
Roll
changes
across the
based on your
bridge and
difficulty?
blow up any inhuman son of a bitch dumb enough to get between him and the Prophet of Regret. Pull yourself together, because you're going with it.
What about that scarab?
We've all run the simulations.
Oh my
They're
God.
tough, but
It
they
actually changes based on
When
your
I joined the
difficulty.
Corps, we didn't have any fancy schmancy tanks. We had sticks, 2 sticks and a rock for a whole platoon, and we had to share the rock. Buck up, boy.
That's the
You're
best.
one very lucky Marine.
That's
What
the
about that
best one.
scarab?
We've all run the simulations.
Oh, that's the best one.
You hit Marine.
Oh God, let's rerun that.
Listen up. When I joined the Corps, we didn't have any fancy schmancy tanks. We had sticks, 2 sticks and a rock for a whole platoon, and we had to share the rock. Buck up, boy. You're one
And
very
we
lucky
had to
Marine.
share the
What about
rock.
that scarab?
We've all run the simulations. They're tough, but they ain't invincible.
But it-
Then listen up. Usually the good Lord works in mysterious ways.
Oh, Jesus.
But not today. This here is 66 tons of straight up H.E. spewing divine intervention. If God is love, then you can call me Cupid.
What about that scarab?
We've all run the simulation.
I forgot that's it. That's an ongoing gimmick. Is that his dialogue changes depending on the difficulty you play in. And I think it's every time you turn it on the legendary, he always talks about God. every time you turn it on the hardest difficulty. Is this one gonna have? Stop it. Is this one gonna have his Halo 1 stuff too? Oh yeah, it does. Let's see. I forgot about the in-engine cutscene.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
God is love, and you can call me Cupid.
Once again, it is our job to finish what the Fly Boys started. We are leaving this ship platoon and engaging the Covenant on solid ground. When we meet the enemy, we will rip their skulls from their spines and toss them away, laughing.
That's easy, I think.
Am I right, Marines? Sir, yes, sir.
I think that might be easy.
Damn right I am. Now move it out. Double time.
Because there's one where he talks about the Halo ring in that scene, and he calls it God's anti-son of a bitch machine.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day. Come here, you mother.
this stupid cutscene. This is it. Why does he look more to you now? Because Halo 1 Anniversary sucked. Yeah, so that explosion wipes out the entire Halo ring.
You told me there wouldn't
And
be
he's
cameras.
at ground
Told me
zero.
you were gonna
and and then he just shows up
Heroes, Chief. Give 'em hope.
in the next scene.
Smile. But yeah, well, we still got something to smile about.
Yeah, Halo 1 Anniversary looked bad.
Gentlemen, we're lucky to have you back.
Man, Lord Hood looks so much better when he's not in weird Halo 3 CGI.
Another whisper, sir, near Io. We have probes en route.
I apologize, but we're
Well, in
going
fact, that's a mission in Destiny. What she just said right there is a mission in Destiny.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Sergeant Major, the Colonial Cross is awarded for acts of singular daring.
I think it is just called Whispers of
Or
Io
soldier
when you
of
get to
United
Destiny.
Earth Space Corps.
God, we just need to fucking play Halo 2. Dude, screw Pseudo Regalia. We're playing Halo again. I've been so Halo obsessed for like the last 2 weeks. I've been so Halo obsessed. We need to like do some one of these days. It will work.
For a brick, he flew pretty good.
Oh god, here's the good one too.
Just repeats. Regret. Regret. Regret.
Catchy. Any idea what it means?
Dear humanity, we regret being alien bastards. We regret coming to Earth. And we most definitely regret the Corps just blew up our raggedy-ass fleet. Hoorah!
Regret is a name, Sergeant.
It's a
The
fucking
name
hype
of one of
man.
the Covenant's religious leaders. A prophet. He's on that carrier, and he's calling for help.
He's got a fucking hype man.
Immediate. Grid Kilo 2-3 is hot. Recommend mission abort. Roger, Recon.
I love this guy. I also love this guy.
We're going in. Get tactical, Marines!
Get tactical. Forgot about the fucking rock theme version of the Halo 2. I do want to watch Predator now. You gotta rewatch it so you can get ready for the new one.
That's right, you mothers! Run!
Predator, Teen Predator.
Course of Spud to zero. We're drifting. Archer pods are cold. I'll need to rekey the system.
Do it.
God, which
Find
one is
out where we
this?
are. Sorry for the quick jump, Sergeant. You in one piece?
I'm good. Chief?
We're fine.
I'm not able to say the F word. It's PG-13, I think.
Cortana,
Maybe.
What exactly am I looking
I don't know.
That is another Halo.
Say what?
Oh, this is absolutely anniversary.
Enemy down! Whoa. It's like a postcard, man. Dear Sarge, kicking ass in outer space. Wish you were here. I heard that, jackass.
Got everything with this fucking guy. PG-13, you get one F-bomb. Johnson used it in 10 minutes. Oh, right. This is the...
You know, your father never asked me for help either.
The index is secure.
God, we just need to fucking... I only ever played Halo 2 once. Or all the way through. Only once.
You hear me, Marines? We
Because
got trouble.
Halo 2 is very hard. 2 and... Well, I guess 3 was kind of like... iffy. It was very mixed. Hey, it's Keith David.
How you doing?
Thank you, Keith David. Welcome back, Keith David.
Listen, you don't like me, and I sure as hell don't like you. But if we don't do something, Mr. Mohawk's gonna activate this ring, and we're all gonna die.
Tartarus has locked himself inside the control room.
Well, I just happen to have a key. Come on, grab a banshee and give me some cover. Gonna know we're coming.
I know we're supposed to be drawing and chatting, but I... But look. This is just where we are right now. This is... Oh, is there a girl on screen for 1 second? Because it's Tartarus.
And I rip your eye from its socket,
It's Tartarus.
which is nothing compared to what I'll do to you.
The aliens who speak English? Yeah. The Arbiters keep David. Speaking of horror things.
Put it down and disobey the hierarchs.
Welcome in, JSI. I was your night today been going.
The hierarchs do not understand.
We're just taking a break, you know? Doing this.
You say is heresy. Is it?
Is that a Yeti? No, he's a gorilla man.
What is Halo's purpose?
Collectively hold the center.
Another word.
Please. Don't shake the light bulb. If you want to keep your brain inside your head, I tell those boys to chill. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Is this all Halo 2? Jesus Christ, how fucking long is Halo 2?
What's that?
A beacon
What's it doing?
communicating at superluminal speeds with the frequency of
Communicating with what?
the other installations.
Show me.
Okay, I swear once Halo 2's over, we'll stop and go back to
The
drawing.
entire system will move to standby status. All remaining platforms are now ready for remote activation.
Remote activation? From here?
Don't be ridiculous.
Listen, Tinkerbell, don't make me.
Then where? Where would someone...
Lord Hood may have given you clearance, but it was my op and it's my interrogation.
Oh shit, wait, this is ODST. I forgot he was in ODST.
It's very delicate.
Don't worry.
I forgot he was in this game at all. He knows what the aliens like. Ladies, aliens, he knows what they like.
It has access
The,
to
the two
computer
the two genders.
But yes, we're not entirely sure how it manages a remote connection to the... What?
Whoa, stand down, stand down.
Sergeant Major, please.
God damn this cutscene. I remember this one.
Brutes. The bastards who put bombs on your buddies and killed millions of my people. They're digging a mighty big hole. You're gonna tell me exactly what they're looking for, and then you're gonna help me stop them.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Okay, enough of this, because I think this is Halo 3. Yeah, this is the beginning of Halo 3. This is the beginning of Halo 3 where it hits you with the why do you always jump? One of these days you're gonna land on something as stubborn as you are. His response to Master Chief jumping from space down to orbit, hitting the ground, and then getting back up and grabbing a gun and getting ready to fight. To finish the fight, that is. In accordance to the game where he gets back to orbit by a falling. I'm sorry, what? We're playing Halo 2. Is what? It's only $9... Right now, the entire Master Chief collection is $9.99. It's 6 of the great... It's 5 of the greatest games ever made and Halo 2 for $9.99. Okay, give me the Halo thing back. We're not listening to Burley's theme. He turned himself into a meteor. No, he turned himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I ever seen. Funniest shit I ever seen. Even some of the there's the description of the Halo Wars 2 had a lot of just like non-canon, had a lot of DLC that was just like non-canon operators or like non-canon generals for your, that were like specific. One of them was Johnson, to which his item description when you buy the Johnson DLC is that UNSC accidentally left him on his call list, so when they called him and tried to turn it down because he had passed years prior, Johnson has never ever missed an order. So he got up from his grave, grabbed a gun, and got ready to fight. That's you assume they're all cyborgs. Something. Nope, all humans. No cyborgs. All 100% humans. He's a zombie? No. No. See, he was scheduled. Look. Spoilers for Halo 3 from 2010, 15 years ago. We'll get there in the story. Johnson fucking dies in Halo 3. And he delivers the age-old. Send me out with a bang. Which then goes immediately to the last mission of the game, where you get the reprise of the original Warthog with an orchestral version of the original theme. Send me out with a bang. Where you get to blow up one last Halo. It's fine though, because the Arbiter lives. There was actually a tease put out before Halo 2 Anniversary actually had a teaser for the Arbiter returning in Halo 5 before Halo 5 was like got a proper trailer. Do you put his coffin into Planet Kamikaze? No, he dies trying to he dies setting Halo to explode. Or he dies trying to set Halo to explode. Chief and Arbiter set Halo to explode. The original one, because the original one gets rebuilt. Alpha Halo gets rebuilt. Because in Halo 1, you're on Alpha Halo. In Halo 2, you're on Delta Halo. In Halo 3, you're on the Arc and Alpha Halo. Halo Wars, I think you're on Gamma Halo or something like that. And then Halo Infinite, you're on Zeta Halo. Halo 4 also has I think Halo 4 might also be Gamma Halo. Might be Gamma Halo. Because you're on Requiem and then Gamma Halo. Or some other Halo. Like Beta Halo or something. Just a Halo ring. Because it would be weird to have a Halo game that is missing that. How many Halo games don't have a Halo? 5 doesn't have a Halo? And I think Spartan Strike doesn't have a Halo. Maybe Halo Wars 2 doesn't have a Halo, because I think that one's on the Arc. Which is like Halo, but it's how you fire off all the Halos, is on the Arc. Yeah, but Halo 5 definitely does not have a Halo, I don't think. It has Forerunner planets, just not a Halo. But then again, Halo 5 more than makes up for it by giving us St. Helios. It gave us St. Helios and then the fucking Water City. Which I think is still St. Helios. St. Helios is the best. Because Halo 2 Anniversary gives you if you start the game in Anniversary, you get an extra cutscene that is like canonizes the Anniversary edition separate from the original. Because it's Arbiter retelling the story of Halo 2 to the Halo 5 protagonist, Spartan Locke, and his team, Osiris. If you want to know what Spartans are, because I'm a Halo nerd, go watch Halo Legends Homecoming. Because it is a very good idea how fucked up the Spartan program was. How completely fucked it was. Most of Halo Legends is like a lot of the mystery of the Spartans and like very fucked up. Especially where it's flashing back and forth to think it's Spartan 023 Daisy. Spartan Daisy. And just how her entire life was just fucked in the beginning. Because the Spartans effectively are a Spartan 2. So the Spartan 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 was giant mech suits. Sergeant Johnson was a Spartan 1. Todoroki was a Spartan 1. So likes Halo only, I guess. Fuck you. And yes, I love Halo. If I had to pick any game to beat that would have been my said childhood game, it would be Halo. And I still like it to this day. Like Halo, maybe Monster Hunter. All things I still like to this day. And I'm completely normal about. Unrelated with story on TikTok, it's like dust. You're not wrong. Oh, dust and Elysian tail. Yeah, but was it Ghost was the name of the Todoroki guy from who was a Spartan 1, Johnson was a Spartan 1. But Spartan 2s, it's like, okay, mech suits are really expensive, they could break, you had to repair them. What about a guy who's stealthy? What about a little guy? Not that little guy, still like 7 or 8 feet tall, but what about a little guy? So the future equivalent of the CIA, kidnaps a couple, I don't know, 1,000 kids while they're like 7, like 5 to 7. Kidnaps about a couple 1,000 kids, injects them with everything known to man, makes them 7-foot tall warmongers, replaces them with clones that all have terminal illnesses. Indoctrinates and makes them like fiends of war. Strips them of all social, like all social. There's a lot of books about Spartans like fucking going crazy. In fact, the Daisy short was about them going crazy because they all because like 70 something of them escaped and all returned. All tried to go back home, saw the clone, and they said over the there was a lot. They said a lot of them in the short. They said a lot of them just blew their brains out, killed the clone, then killed himself. Because they even have the one you see is that they show Daisy going back to her house and just meeting her clone, and it's just a super long sequence of her just pointing a gun at her clone, who's just staring her down. But don't worry, because Spartan 2s were still hard to get, because it's hard to indoctrinate a 7-year-old, no matter how much of a 7-foot tall warmongering creature you make them. That cost a lot of money. So what pray tell shall the Earth government do? That's so much money they're bleeding out. What if instead of finding kids to kidnap, they just kidnapped babies? And then accelerated the age of the babies. And then indoctrinated the babies. So that they'd have less autonomy. And then you send the babies out into combat. It's much cheaper. And then, so if they die, it's no big deal. because they were just babies. You didn't have to clone somebody. You didn't have to clone somebody and give them cancer. And give the clone cancer. You could just steal a baby. Guess which is true again. Is it a Starian? What's fun though is that Master Chief is a Spartan 2 and Noble 6 is a Spartan 3, so you do get to play as both kinds of Spartans. You do get to play as both. You're going with the big V-neck. You either play as both a 2 and a 3. And 4s, because 4s are Halo 4s, like, multiplayer characters. Which Spartan 4s are, unfortunately, much more moral. Because they're just soldiers given, like, shitty Kmart versions of the Super Soldier Spartan sauce. But the Compensator are given much higher tech armor. Because there's a lot more budget left when you're not kidnapping babies. When you're just picking up good soldiers. Or you're just picking up, like, soldiers who lived multiple encounters. Turns out it's much easier. It was a little fucked up. Maybe they should clone people very good at fighting, but you know how expensive that is? It's hard enough to clone someone with a terminal. It's hard enough to clone someone and give them cancer. It's much easier to tell a hospital to tell the parents that a baby died. So that you can save on budget with the cloning about the cancer. But it's even easier. But they're clones, though. The Spartans aren't the clones. The Spartans are the original one. The clones, they're not giving the clones cancer. The clones are just dying because they're clones. But, like, dying from diseases that they wouldn't have if they weren't a clone. Like, they're dying of cancer still, just not, like, just because they're a clone and don't have, like... They're, like, skin and organs. They're not, like, an immune system is a bit far out for a clone. It's a bit far out for cloning. So, you know, just make him dieable. Also, there was a trailer for Halo, I think either 4 or Reach, where they show a Spartan. They show, like, a kid going, like, montage of a kid becoming Spartan. Of Carter, the Noble Team leader, becoming a Spartan. Look, Captain America had it easy. Getting put in a big tube and then magically being giant. He had it easy. The Spartan thing looked fucking horrifying. Not like space. Well, Warhammer plays it off as kind of a joke. Where they put giant fucking laser tubes in you. But also, Warhammer's not kidnapping people, they're growing people. Because how else is someone going to have 2 hearts and 3 lungs? But, yeah, it's funny to think that Helldivers is the most moral. Why would you need 3? Because Space Marines are 8-foot tall brick shithouses that can run at like 120 miles per hour. And if they did not have 2 hearts and 3 lungs, they would just die. Like that is the explanation, is if these creatures were not souped up as much as we're not souped up as much as possible, like a farm cow. If they didn't create human farm cows. Then the Space Marine just blew up. Also, women can't be. That's also a canon fact, is that no Space Marine can be a woman. They can be battle sisters, which are slightly different. Well, they're a bit more different. But the process, but because Warhammer is also just comedically, like, part of the bit is where Helldivers is capitalism, Warhammer is religion. But they say they tried in the books. They try, and every time a demon possesses the woman, so they said how about we just shelf the whole woman thing. that is genuinely the explanation of the book. Is every time they tried, a demon possessed the woman, so they decided to just stop doing it. Because Battle Sisters exist anyway, which is also a cool faction. Same with Silence. Same with the Silence are also a cool faction. It's just they can't be. They can have all the super soldier tech, but they just can't be super soldiers. Like they can have like the bolt guns and the power armor. They just can't be the giant 8-foot tall fucking Goliaths. With no dick. They make sure you know. They make sure you know that fact too. They tell you that in Space Marine too. Here, what are those? Silence are so there's the Custodes, who are better than Space Marines, who directly defend like the God Emperor on his big immortal soul eating chair. The Silence is like the assassin division of them, of the Custodians. Which is, it's a sub-faction of both Sisters of Battle and Custodians. Like, Custodians are just Space Marines, the Sisters of Battle are the Silence. Yeah, but there can be female Spartans. Halo doesn't have gender specific demons. Oh yeah. Again, Helldivers is somehow the most moral of the space of the morally ambiguous humans fighting space aliens. Fighting genres of space alien. Even though Helldivers is basically, you'd be lucky to be on a suicide mission. You'd be lucky that you'd be lucky if you were sent in just to die. If you were sent in just to die. Unfortunately, capitalism has other plans. God, that is my... democracy has other plans. What if you're unlucky? Well, you might have to kill yourself. Or, you know, specifically get killed by things. Or have the planet be lasered and glassed while you're on it. Like, be a distraction. Instead of being sent on a mission you might probably die on. You get sent on a mission where you are literally there to be a body. But the managed democracy of Super Earth needs you. God, my favorite thing is I just learned that in Helldivers, the main infantry of the Illuminate are called they're zombified humans that are controlled by a hive mind of like brain leech squids. What are the brain sucker guys from D&D called? It's basically those in power armor that have just hordes of human zombie things. And I just learned that the sole reason for their name what is Helldivers even about? That's a great question. It's about protecting and spreading managed democracy. Managed. The Cthulhu looking dudes? Yeah. The weird head crab guys. The head crab squids. Not brain eater. Snake eater. But you know what I'm talking about. Mind Flayer. That's what they are. They're basically, if Mind Flayers had high-tech, were high-tech aliens. If Mind Flayers were predators. Is basically what they are. What kind of predator? The movie Predator. The other ones are part of Super Earth. The other kind, Super Earth. Which is called Super Earth because Other Earth may have gone through a bit of an oil shortage and it exploded based on complete human error. It's fine though. Super Earth is better because it's super. Did I mention democracy yet? God, this so much. It's so corny, but it's so fucking just so funny. I love going back to, even though I hate fucking playing Helldivers sometimes, I love just going back for like a mission or two. Because everything about it's so fucking like corny and stupid. The animated one looked interesting only because I want to know what the fuck the Viking Predator was. I want to know what the fuck the fucking Viking one thing was. I wanted to see the Viking Predator. It was good. I was impressed. Was Viking Predator the best one, or was it Samurai Predator? Who the hell is Viking Predator? Do you like fight Thor? No, it was just a giant predator came to Earth during Viking times and fought Vikings. And his gimmick was that he was really, really fucking huge. animation was great too. Isn't it that like sort of what ify, like trying to look like 2D animation, 3D animation, or is it actually 2D animation? I don't remember. I don't recall. Spider-Verse Show. Okay, so it is kind of that 3D emulating 2D. I wish more things would be 2D animated. It wasn't just anime. But I get it. Budget, whatever. Western animators can't be abused like Western animators can't be treated like Eastern animators. So I get it. Because we have labor laws in the way. Labor laws. If we were something really cool, I'd say hell yeah. Yeah, like a shut your brain off kind of movie. A rule of cool, maybe. It'd also be a term for it. There's some probably qualifies. A lot of predators relate. Fucking Alien versus Predator exists. Predator, whether you like it or not, has rule of cool in it. Is the essence of rule of cool. The original one literally starred Arnold. Arnold and... I can't spell his last name. Why not? Well, I can't. Oh, yeah, because it's very long. Yeah, I get why. It's very big. My German is terrible. Well, how's your Austrian? "14 letters. Jesus. Also former governor of California, yes. Big name for big man. It's a big enough name to get you the freeze for a minute. We should just replace the rest of the strong streak with Halo 2. Who's with me? We can play Halo Wars for the rest of the time. We can play as Big Hands Arbiter. Who doesn't have a name? It's Big Hands Arbiter. Or he does have a name, I just don't remember what it is. You gotta love a sci-fi universe so fleshed out that there's in-universe slurs. Didn't try that last time, but it just didn't work. I couldn't get my controller connect, and we were already over 3 hours. I got the controller connect, though. What are the Halo slurs? The one that always comes to mind, that is easily the most used one, is the elites. The one for the elites. Because, like, some of them are obvious. Like, the giant gorilla guys. That one's obvious. Well, let me get a picture of Keith David on the screen. Slur for rich people. No. Why did that clank? Why John is it a clanker? So you gotta go this Keith. There's a nice little Keith David. No, that is not nice little Keith David. That is an elite, or as some may call it, them dang split lips. The in-game chatter is great. See, because his he's got 4 lips that split. He looks very pointy. You're very pointy. It's Halo 3 Arbiter. Halo 5 Arbiter's got a crown. Halo 5 Arbiter was also in Killer Instinct, the fighting game. Or Halo 5 Arbiter. He's also missing his sleeve. He's got like a tank top thing going on. Let's see the crown one now. Yeah, Halo 5 Arbiter. Where he becomes the rightful ruler of St. Helios again. Because the Arbiter was the rightful ruler, but the rightful ruler was disowned by the position was marked by the prophets as heretical. So all the elites who sided with the prophet said heresy as the prophet. Said no more. And you might be wondering, what else is there? What is Soul trying to pull up now? And you'd be right. Mega Blocks Arbiter. Is he actually meant to be shiny? Yeah, he's wearing like The Arbiter armor is like super regal. It's supposed to be like some sort of gold or so. It switches between being like a bronze type color, silver, and then gold. It swaps between them all. Halo 5 is definitely gold though, but his original suit changes constantly. Just depending on the game, it's a little different. He's just a little guy. There's his eye right there. Having Halo and Skylanders and Destiny and Call of Duty. Yo, Mega Blackout, whatever you want. Oh, there's a different Arbiter where you can take off the hat? Oh, where's Big Hands Arbiter? Hold on. Halo Wars had a version of the Arbiter. Who was the one before. This is Velvet. I think this is Thelvadan. Is the Keith David one. But there was also Big Hands, Big Face Arbiter. Where's the one where he's standing weird and slack-jawed? Where's his key art? Where's this fucking render where he looks stupid as hell? There's a render of him just like, yeah, there it is. Let's say, don't hide his big. The two top mains will appreciate it. There he is. Big Hands, Big Face Arbiter. Canonically one of the largest of his species. Because he had to have his own swords made just for him. That when they show Sergeant Forge, who's one of the main characters of Wars, they show they show Forge pick up one of his specific energy swords. And usually the energy swords you hold in one hand, it's like a, hold on, one of these guys had it. How giant is it exactly? Elites are like usually like in the 8 to 10 feet tall range, kinda, I think. Maybe taller than that. Yeah, energy sword, it's a thing you hold in the middle. It's got two big, they come out at the side and they make a sword in the middle, sorta. Like a big fork. His energy sword has a pauldron thing on top of it, so we can hold it better. And Forge needed to use 2 hands to even move it. They needed 2 hands to even move it. Because it was so big. These Big Hands, Big Face Arbiter. I wonder, how tall are they actually? How tall are elites? Okay, it is 8. It is about 8. When unarmored, they stand around almost 8, but while armored, they stand at almost 9. So which is more poorly written, Has-Been or Velma? Has-Been Hotel, because there was more creative control from because Medrano had all the creative control. Welcome in, Static Boy. How's your entertainment going? We're talking about Halo and debating whether I should just play. Look, Pseudo Regalia can wait. Mega Bloks Arbiter's calling my name. It's stupid not to fight these things. Well, you kind of got it when they're also very, their civilization, you meet their civilization in Legends. Halo Legends has like their civilization. It's literally just feudal Japan. They fight with honor. They have big swords. Yeah. The only things, they don't see humans as honorable, though, because they see humans as less than they are. So that's why they're just down to just shoot a human. But they have to make it a whole big standoff when they fight each other. So, you know. They have to dedicate about a 15-minute episode to them fighting each other. Also, canonically, Spartans have more rights than Spartans have more right than elite women. Or Sangheili women. They're called the Sangheili. Because for some reason, they just recently made a canon that Spartans can become the leader of a Sangheili house, but women cannot. Should have $32 Skylanders Freeze Blade Mecha Block. The same price by the Discord Nitro Freeze Blade, where he stands in the same original there's this picture. I think I like the aliens for Predator better. Okay, but did you see their face? They're so customizable. They can wear different hats. Did you see the hat? Did you see other cool hats? They can fly planes. And they also start helping the humans at the in the climax of Halo 2. They join the humans. and then fight the good, because they learn that their god is a lie. And just kind of roll with that. You put a hat on a predator alien. Okay, well, do predator aliens use different use different colors of the rainbow to dignify what rank they are? Hold on, let's see. Where's the Halo 3 main cast? I found toys of the Halo 3 main cast, so we'll just roll with that. Thank you for making this image. You have Master Chief, Arbiter, this guy, and that guy. You have just standard-ass miner guy, and then air trooper. I forgot their names, but they're very important to the story. They're very important to the story. He's so blue. He's an elite miner. He's gotta have blue. Because he's gonna just watch Buckle or Magma charge Mega Block builds. Look so bad. It's Mega Block. They all look so bad. No, it's not off topic. I brought up Mega Blocks. No, I like the blue. The blue's good. There's actually an error where that blue appears in the game way more than it should, because the brutes are supposed to change color also. They're supposed to have colors for their ranks, but there was an error in Halo 3 that made all of their ranks blue. Except for, like, a few specific special ones. It was a weird bug, but it was a weird bug. So saturated. Back when you could freely play as elites in the multiplayer. When you could freely have your OC be an elite. They did that for 2, they did that for 3, none of the other ones. Reach had an elite game mode, but it's not the same. You can't anymore? Lame. Yeah, it's kind of lame. It left in the end of the Bungie. And then Bungie decided to never make playable alien races again. Because even in Destiny, they don't let you. You can only play as human, blue human, and robot. That is a human. Robot, but human shaped. Metal human. Metal human, blue human, or human. You cannot play as the Elixni, who are very Sangheili coded. Is Washbuckler missing his sword? No! Why? Why is everything that pops up just fucking toys? Just show me the elites. I don't want the toy. I do think I did use a toy as a reference for this one. Because the shoulder pads look weird. Anywho, just ignore me real quick. That's the thing too. Halo Wars 1 is fucking hard. Halo Wars 1 was really fucking difficult. It didn't have to be. They just decided, you know what? Oh shit, it is already capturing. I didn't know I'd be outed so quickly. Didn't know I'd be outed so quickly that I was in fact playing Halo Wars. Anyway, it's fucking difficult. Don't at me. Anybody down to face the master? Just kidding, I'm not great at Halo Wars. Tell you what's got a great soundtrack though. Who do I usually pull? These fucking renders. It looks like that. You ever seen that spinning image of Homelander? It's spinning gif of Homelander. It's like stretched or something, right? Is it the changer? I forgot this doesn't use your Xbox account. Yeah, no, Shirley told me what it is, and I just haven't changed it yet. Shirley informed me what it was recently, and I just never bothered. Because I didn't know how to set a Steam profile as something from your library. It was like just an image you had saved, so it just was something different. Let's go Professor Anders. Her research time is double. Or half. Her research time is half. And let's change it. Let's make them anybody who isn't Arbiter. Because Arbiter was so ungodly broken in this game. Let's do anybody who isn't Arbiter. You just spam boats again. There's no boats in Halo for some reason. There's one in Halo 2. Who's the big red one? Brute Chieftain. They have no name. Brute Chieftain has no name. That is Prophet of Regret. But I liked Anders and Arbiter were always my go-tos. Arbiter because he was unabashedly the most broken RTS character to ever exist. Because Arbiter's gimmick is that you can just run around in a top-down hack and slash and kill everything in one hit. And, like, sentry guns couldn't fire at you. It was so ungodly broken. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Whoa, supply pad. Supply pad. Barracks. This thing. I would love to see Mega Bloks Fire Viper. Hold on. Let me turn up the volume so we can get the dialogue. Awesome. Alright, let's see. We got this going. Let's get another. Fuck off.
Supply pad complete.
Ah. The sound mixing. I think this came out in between 3 and Reach. The game looks stretched out, right? It looks so. It looks stretchy. Yep, stay away, stay away, stay away. Go over here. Over here. I need an energy. Oh, fuck, it's making this thing first. Okay, I'm dumb. Give me your resources. So we can get a gun so these stupid fuckers can attack. Because I remember that UNSC was, the humans were just objectively worse than the Covenant in this game. Halo Wars 2, it balances everything out and makes it like a real-time strategy and all that. It makes it like a real game. This one's just goofy nonsense. As you can see by the warthogs spinning out half the time trying to get where I'm sending them.
Reactor complete.
Because they used the Halo 3 physics. They used the physics engine from Halo 3 for some reason. Instead of just having it be animations. Let's have more room. For what purpose? I don't know. Granted, this is like the big attempt to put a real-time strategy game on console. This is like the big attempt. So 2 of those and give them new blood. New blood.
Fortress upgrade complete.
I love it. Marines on the ground, sir. Wait for it, wait for it, wait. Damn it. How about this guy? I want this reactor here. So big thing, especially for UNSC, who can't get it very easy, energy. UNSC starts with 0. Which is a big deal. No idea why, but they start with nothing.
New blood. Research.
Kill. Kill. Ramming speed. Kill. Steal it.
Reactor claim.
This was the big attempt. Well, there wasn't really RTSs on console before this. Yeah, it was the big attempt. It's not the best one. It was one of them. It was an attempt. This is like the first like huge, like big ol' one. Is that the Wilhelm screen? It appears a lot in Halo. It appears a lot. It's in the big dramatic scene in Halo Reach. That's an Ori. It is also an Ori. Look. But it was in there. It's in a lot of Halo. Let's build a base turret. Yeah, we don't need... We could just have this be, like, construction zone. The next base we capture can be the other one. We just want our production lines safe, basically. Here, yeah, guard this point. This vehicle can come back. Make 2 more of these. Make some more of these fuckers. Oh, I forgot they don't get fucking elites because it's the brute. I don't know what I was thinking. The brute. I forgot the brutes don't get elites. They just get reskins that are stronger. They just get stronger reskins of all the characters. God, the Covenant were so fucking broken. The Covenant were so dumb in this game. It was so stupid. Alright, let's capture that thing. Jesus Christ. Pick up the pace, why don't you? Maybe get that.
The enemy may be preparing to assault this base.
Do it. I dare you.
Air pad complete.
Can you like speed up the game? No. How dare you suggest that the game could move faster? How dare you suggest a game based on Halo 3, one of the slowest shooters to ever exist, could be sped up? Frankly, I'm insulted you would even try to justify your action. You would try to justify saying what you did. Let's do that. Get a couple more. You guys. Ah, shit. 3 energy. What the fuck is... Who's shooting? Oh, no, it's this thing.
The enemy is training hunters.
Yeah, they're also doing that. When my fucking base gets invaded already. How are they on there? It's so many. You missed. That's the beauty of Halo Wars, is that you can just straight up miss.
Turret improved.
Oh yeah, because that's his character. I forgot they get heroes on the Covenant. So he could just do that. He could just make this thing wherever he wants.
Reserves.
Blow it up, blow him up, blow him up. Blow him up. Kill him, kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Please. Please kill him. Okay, we're safe for now. Alright, we got a solid, like 3 minutes before we get another army just hidden around. So what we'll do is, let's do that real quick.
Regeneration healing target. Waypoint received.
Do that. Ah, I should have put that a little closer. Fuck. Alright, we're good. I could probably start taking this now. Get some.
Ready to roll. We'll get him. We're on it. Warthog, ready to roll.
Enemy engagement.
Turrets, please. Oh shit, I forgot I could do that. Modern Child get for this in a few minutes. Well, this game's not for that, it's for me. They can go play Black Ops 7. They can go play Black Ops. They can go play Black Ops 7. Is like crazy Halo Wars with the Piss gun? I don't know. I don't think there is, because no one plays Halo Wars 1. Halo Wars 2 was the bigger game. But also everyone who plays Halo Wars 2 takes it way too seriously. Like, it's one of those, it's like a New Vegas where it's like, you don't understand.
Enemy engagement.
Where? No. No. Why are you dead? Halo Wars 2 faster. No, it's more complicated though. There's more going on. Halo Wars 1 is super simple. I guess it's here. I should probably upgrade it. Oh shit, Spartans. I forgot we can have red team. Do that. Do that.
Reactor improved.
Scouting time. Yeah. He's Master Chief of Spartan. Thank you. Thank you for that. You want to move a little further? Scouting mission. That's standing in place. No. Forward.
Supply pad.
I want to see what they have.
Enemy engagement.
Okay, they got nothing. Hit him. That was a question, but for real. Oh, no, yeah, Master Chief is a Spartan. He's a Spartan too. He was a young child kidnapped and then cloned by, and then given a terminally ill clone. He's not one of these guys, though.
Supply pad complete.
I have a figure of one of these guys from this game.
Station upgrade complete.
I forgot where I would have got that. It's Jerome. Oh shit. Flashbang. Get him. Get him.
Chain gun research.
That's not helping. Alright. Let's try to mitigate this. As soon as we can get something going, we can easily. Seeing how fucking quickly they went down. They're seeing how like little they had.
Supply pad upgraded.
They're like one car, neural implant. Medic.
Spartan, good to go.
I made fan art of this character. I made fan art of ODST Medic.
Complete.
Which it can't do ODSTs as Anders, so that was my mistake. It could have related to a drawing stream if I picked the other guy. If I picked Cutter. Cutter, captain of the Spirit of Fire. Let's see, Spartans. I have 3 energy. Oh yeah, because I had 2 here, 1 up there. Okay, I see. Give me that.
Marines reporting for duty.
Do that. Does that carry over to this one? Yeah, it does. Okay, we're good. Do that.
Enemy engagement.
Oh, fuck me.
Supply pad upgraded.
There we go. No match for flamethrowers. Let's see.
Grenadier
Get these
research.
fuckers. Alright, then let's do this.
Waiting for orders. Yes, sir.
Let's break that up a little bit. Do one of these. Do one of these. And then we should be good to invade. Our invasion force should be good. I win. It's fine if we deviate this drawing stream, seeing as that we did 2 drawing streams last week. We did 2 last week. Clear them out, clear them out, clear them out, clear them out. Please clear them out. Let's get rid of these guys. I don't want them here. Let's do that. How long does this game last for? I'm about to end it.
Supply pad.
Because I'm very good at this. I'll tell you what.
Complete.
I'm about to end this. Look at my awesome invasion force of a bunch of Jeep renegades.
Healing target.
Supply pad upgraded.
Let's go. Where to? Send us in. Let's roll. Moving out. Good to go.
That. Still researching that. It's good. Those should all be done around the same time. There's the gas station for your Jeeps.
Gauss cannon. Research.
Let's go. Rolling out.
There we go. And there's one more of these guys, and we're good to go. They might also be building up an army, though. So we'll see. Maybe they're solar powered. No, they're definitely gas powered. No, these things are 100% Humvee level gas expense. There we go. Look at that. Even the people run on oil. It looks like that stupid scene from Halo Reach where they go to invade the Spire with just bars.
Reinforcements research.
To be fair, this is much faster than not Civ, but Age of Empires is much faster than that.
Bombing run. Here it comes. Knock knock. Anyone home? Send me in. Standing by.
Boat goes in, bin to come out. Yeah, there's no boats in this one, unfortunately. Clear that out.
You are victorious.
Yay! Oh, Halo timeline. I guess I don't. Do I have any? I have it. It's all locked. It's all locked. No. Halo timeline up to the point of Halo 3. Halo timeline, but missing about 10 years worth of Halo. Well. Jesus Christ. How many? I only like. What's this one? Oh no, this is, I think the glowing ones are all wars. How much is retcon? None of it. I think the only retcons are from weird shit like the Halo 1 tie-in books. Are the only times retcons are in the game. Shit like Fall of Reach had a movie that sort of like evens out a lot of the material. Which Fall of Reach came out before the game, so I would imagine the material was a little dated. Fall of Reach, and then First Encounter is not. The only things that have been retconned technically are the shit that isn't canon. Like, first encounter isn't really canon, and neither is 1337. Good night, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your night or day, Brooklyn. It's a pleasure to have you joining us. Pleasure to see you. Since I've hit stardom since the last time we spoke. There was only a couple more subscribers, and it's not, wasn't that much. In the time I started streaming, more people watched the Susie video than people have watched this stream. Since I started streaming. So, there's that. Chat, is there a career pivot? Do I smell a career pivot? No, not really. I would rather share Shorts channel. Well, no, the main video. See this fucking Lego. Jesus Christ. This fucking Mega Block. Ew. We don't need a Shorts, but I'm saying the video. This fucking snake. This big serpent thing. What happened to where's his arms at? I love the big orange stripe on the original. Where's the... Why is it... Not only does it have 2 horns in the Mega Block, why do you... It's so fundamental. He's got no arms and 2 horns. How'd you do that? I hate them, I guess. That's cool, I guess. I think I cleaned this one up nice for how little we worked on it and how much we went over model stuff. Which, this stuff is not necessarily just for getting stuff done, it's for me talking through things. I feel much better about implementing something after I talk through it. Which is what I use a lot of the drawing stream time for. To excuse my talking through things. Well, it's posted on Blue Sky. Mods, fuck yourself. Mods, kill that guy. Mods, proc disorder on that guy. Let's clone that guy and give the clone let's clone that guy and give the clone cancer. Mods, hire the My Hero animators to do a Halo short and hire the voice actor for Todoroki as the main character. It's all true, he was. He was the main character. He was Ghost. And he was cool. That's something Halo's never missed on, was voice cast. The voice cast is so fucking good. Mods, mega his blocks. I'm sorry, do we have to use their is calling them mega blocks dead naming them? Because they're technically mega constructs now. I feel like this whole time we've been dead naming mega blocks. Sorry, Mega Construct. Mega Block sounded better. Like, come on. Mega Constructs with an X is not nowhere near as good as Mega Constructs or Mega Block with just a K. So quick. Mega Block. No, it's trans. Mods, kill Sean Connor. Mods, help. I spilled my juice. Mods, read the Zootopia abortion comic. Mods, I need someone to play as Nixon in Black Ops. Oh, that was in that era too. Imagine the machinima. It was right in that era, like, the machinima was super big. Imagine the fucking machinima with that. What were you expecting? Comic, were you expecting like the Wally West like peak of power gifts where it's like a My Ordinary Life, but it's a Zootopia abortion comic? Sorry, the image I'm conjuring in my head is very funny. Hold on. Come on, give me a second. I'm picturing this, but with that comic. I'm picturing this stupid gift. Touch me, Midas, make me part of your design. God damn it. There'll be an abortion comic gift. It's just fucking Wally West. Oh, that reminds me, the last thing I want to say before the stream ends. I keep forgetting to bring up that I recently finally saw people start making, completely justified, making fun of the power scaling wiki, or the versus battle wiki. Which if you don't know what that is, Versus Battle Wiki is basically a bunch of power scaling nerds tried to compile every character in fiction on a just universal power scaling tier list. But it is so completely like asinine, and everyone was just using that to back up their everyone just uses a wiki to back up their arguments. But now people are actually starting to look into like, wait, what? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Like how part 3 time-stopping Immortal Vampire Dio is 5 tiers lower than Nico one-shot. Power Awakened Dio is 5 tiers lower than Nico one-shot. He's got a light bulb. Little dork with a light bulb is Goku's stronger than John Silksong. Yeah, there's some like fucking Bluey's stronger than Gojo. Like there's some stupid. There's some dumbass rankings. I just think it's funny that Dio can't compare to Nico one shot. Or like how Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen, the main villain Sukuna, is like country level, but Patrick Star is like planet level or something stupid. It's like just dumb bullshit like that. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. So thank you for coming. I think Blister, you're the only one. You're the only one. You're the sole proprietor of my channel. Congratulations. And with that, don't forget to like and or subscribe. Jonathan Chester's weaker than Roller Brawl. Don't forget to like and or subscribe. If you want to see some more art, you can follow my Blue Sky. I post there semi-regularly. You go watch the speed paint. It's cool. And then you can watch the other one. Also cool. Not my best work, both of those. But those are the ones I recorded, so those are the ones you get. And without further ado, I bid thee adieu. Have a nice night. Ow. Oh shit, I saw Ori. Ah. Well, let me see Ori again. Fuck, it's just Fire Emblem Heroes.